Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hello. Oh my. Oh my, I feel you. I feel your energy. I feel the space you inhabit, the space of your field. Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you. I see some familiar faces. I see some new faces. Thank you all so much for leaning in and for giving yourself this blessing of Acasma. We are here for about 30 minutes, and I'll talk a little bit about what to expect for anybody that's new. Iateni sono torosoa. So my name is Kirsten Hope. I'm an Acasma facilitator, master teacher, and grandmaster Dea. And I have been looking forward to this time all day. On these AQE drop-in sessions, when I'm laying in bed and my alarm goes off, my eyes open and it's instantaneous. I'm like, oh, it's a drop-in day. It's so exciting. And what's exciting about it is that I know that by you being here, you are leaning in. You're leaning into your moreness. You're leaning into the inner knowing, the inner sight, yes, that there is more than meets the eye. There is more available in this whole expansive space called life than maybe we have traditionally thought. Iasene korosoa tetene ikokoro. If you're not familiar with me, that is light language. It's a conveyance of energy. Just allow the space. It's nothing to translate or understand. What I love about light language is it bypasses the conscious mind and it just moves directly into your field of consciousness so that you can move and engage it in the way that works best for you. Niatorosoa. So what we're going to do today is Acasma Quantum Energy. Eteniakorosoa. But before we get to that, let's just breathe for a minute. Connect with your breath. Inhale and exhale. And what you're doing as you're doing that is you're coming into your body. You're coming in to this now. One of the things that Acasma excels at, whether you're receiving it now like you are, or you take AQE Foundations and you learn Acasma and you bring it into your life. I know I have some Acasma facilitators here already. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Is that it brings you back from the scattered, smattered places of life. It brings you back to you, to you. And that's what we're going to be doing today and focusing on is you expanding your inner sight. And your inner sight, it's not just about the eyeballs. It's not just about the sacred sight of psychicness, intuition, inner knowing, although it is that. But we use sight along sort of like we call tissue Kleenex. It's sort of a catch-all. It means that your inner sight might come through your body and how you feel. Your inner sight might come through smell. I went through a phase where smell was really prevalent. Maybe for you, it's a knowing, it's a feeling, it's a sensation. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, have any of you had the experience where you're like, I don't know how I know, I just know. And this is the space where your knowing gets to be enough, where your knowing is more than enough. No explanation needed. So what we're going to be doing is we're coming back into this now. We're coming back into this moment. I will say that my nose itches every time I do Acasma. So if you see me itching my nose, that's why. I've just come to expect it and to know it and to flow with it. And I wonder what your sensations are going to be. But what I know right now is as you connect with that breath, is that is you saying yes to yourself. So just allow that. Allow you to be with you in this space right now, to be all there is. Everything else just fades to the background as you allow you. Yeah. So, Acasma Quantum Energy, I never quite know where to begin because it's so vast, it's so big. It's a consciousness. You know, we hear a lot about different types of healing modalities, and this one does this one, and that one does that one, and this one works this way, and this one works that way. And that's wonderful. And we do have, when you learn Acasma, we do have ways we teach you how to use it, how to utilize it for your own self healing, the self healing of others. I have a course starting next week. I'd love for you to join me. I really would. But it's a consciousness, it's a frequency that once you are attuned to it and you know it, you utilize it, it infiltrates all the ways in how you connect with the world. It opens the world up with you. It's a higher dimensional aspect of yourself. It's the you that sent you here for you, to you, for this exact moment, this exact experience. Whatever you think about that experience, however you feel about that experience, everything is here to expand you further into the remembrance of your soul at all levels and the remembrance of your sacred heart. Teni ikorosowa. Acasma, it's like this miatorosoa. It's this ancient remembrance, but in a new energy format. So we're pulling from, accessing, remembering all this ancient wisdom that you have gleaned throughout many, 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 many lifetimes, as well as connecting in with higher dimensional technologies that help shift you, help shift your body. We talked about that in the first AQE drop-in, activating your light body. Iatenikros. That's what we're going to do tonight. It happens every time we meet. And it's here and it's available for you right now. Keteniakorosoa. Starts with you. And I know, because this is how I was when I came into Acasma. I didn't take Acasma for me. And a lot of people do. A lot of people come into Acasma because it's for their own self-expansion. It's self-development. It is self-awareness in a completely new alignment. It is that. And then there are other people that come in because they want to save the world. That's how I was. I wanted to fix everybody else. I wanted to be a practitioner. I wanted to be effective. Wherever we come in, whether it's tonight or any other space of your connection with the Cosma, it has to start with you. It has to start with you. This is how you fill your cup. This is how you replenish your energy supply when you feel depleted. And why do we feel depleted? Because we are used to giving. You might be giving to other people. You might be giving to your job or your work or your environment. Maybe you're a very, very busy person. Maybe you give because you feel deeply. You feel maybe you have used the word empath, right? But when we do these things without filling our cup, it becomes unsustainable. And what happens when it becomes unsustainable is that we start to sort of lose ourselves. We forget who we are. We forget what we're capable of, and we even forget the possibility that you're even more than that. Tene ia sokoa. And so where a Cosma comes in is it's a vibrational space of assistance to assist you in remembering your optimal health, your optimal flow, your optimal relationships, your optimal abundance, your purpose, your drive, your truth. This is what a Cosma does. It brings you back to this now. And in that space, you change you. You change you into the moreness of you. It changes you into the space of your connection point. Iakorosoatea. So let me just look at my notes here because I want to talk to you a little bit about what our topic is tonight. Our topic is expanding your inner sight. And I spoke a little bit about that earlier in the sense of your inner sight is not just through seeing. We do have the third eye, which the third eye speaks to us in multiple languages of the body, mind, and spirit. Iakorosoa. But the biggest thing about and why this is so important is as you anchor in and connect in with that alignment of your soul uninhibited, right? Your soul completely free. You know your truth. And your truth is your inner sight. Your truth is your inner feeling. Your truth is your inner knowing. And then as you build that space of capacity to trust yourself, to love yourself, life becomes more fluid. Relationships begin to sort themselves out. And here in Acasma, and I've said this every time, I'm going to say it every time after, every time, because what we do in Acasma is we look at you as a facilitator. I'm connecting with you in the quantum, and I'm seeing you absolutely 100% thriving in all ways. How many people do you have in your life that see you completely free, totally happy, thriving, right? I didn't have anybody in my life that was doing that with me and for me, and I certainly wasn't able to do it myself. This is what Acasma opens up for you, is the ability to love yourself and meet yourself exactly where you are. Iketeni iakoa. And then you get to live from that space. And that's your pivot point. The pivot point from looking outside for all of our answers to coming inside and remembering that those answers have been there the whole time. Niateni korosoa. Does anybody have any questions before we go into the healing, into the Acasma session? Anybody have anything that they're like, if I just knew this, I would be able to relax? Let me just put my glasses on and see. Iatoro soko atea. Okay, I don't see any hands waving. If you ever have a question, you can put it in the chat, or you can just go like this, and I will eventually see you. Okay? All right. Who's ready for some Acasma? Okay, I thought so. Thank you for waving. Yakeria sokoase. So go ahead and connect with your breath. And just breathe. You can have your cameras on or off. Niasotoko keniasea. You might fall asleep. If you fall asleep, that's okay. That's just you getting your brain out of the way so that you can really be in that beautiful receptivity mode. Some people feel sensations in their body. They feel warm or they get cold. Sometimes they'll feel their body twitch or jolt. Sometimes people feel things in their tummy. If your stomach is rumbling, that's the energy moving. Just breathe. Allow the space and let your body drop. Just let that body drop. You don't need to hold it together here. You are safe. And you are so, so loved. And you are worthy beyond measure without doing anything. Sitting on the couch, in your pajamas, nothing to do, nothing to say. You're worthy. You're worthy because you exist. Breathe. The energy is moving. Just allow the space. Iaketeni iasea kokoa. Leamokote. Beautiful. You're coming into a level of presence that we haven't met before. This goes for somebody who's received 100 sessions or somebody who this is their first time. And that presence is settling in that heart space, right above the diaphragm. Miyakorosoa. And as you breathe, and maybe you want to breathe with me, and as you exhale, Beautiful. You're just moving that energy around. Just breathe. Heart portals are activating. Allow the space. I keep hearing the name John, 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 John. Anytime we're doing a group session, I also want to let you know I'm not doing anything to you. I make this space available. Your higher mind, your higher heart will pick and choose what it wants to receive, what is in your highest and greatest good. And if I ever say anything that you're like, that, I don't know what she's talking about, let it slide by. It means it's for somebody else. It's no big deal. In Acasma, we have a saying, we don't fret, we flow. Miatete yasokoa. Breathe. Beautiful. Okay, this is a new one. This is why I love doing this work. There's hair growth happening in your scalp. Some of you are feeling tingling on your scalp or maybe some itching. That's just the hair growth happening. And more importantly, and it's easy to think this is about hair, right? It's really about your self-expression. It's about an extension of your frequency from that space of your light. Breathe. Allow the space. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a lot of energy moving through the lower torso, through the digestive system, small intestine, large intestine, grief. And grief isn't just sadness, by the way. It can be. Absolutely. We know this. But grief is this really interesting emotion that takes you from having an active relationship with someone or something. It could be a situation, a person, a job, a hobby, a part of your body. And grief is an emotion that moves you gradually or quickly from having an active relationship with someone or something to a more passive relationship. Just breathe. This is all about the transition of energy from then to now. Breathe. Beautiful, deep swirling purple frequencies moving and swirling in front of the torso. It looks like, oh, I can see it. I don't know if I've got the words for it, so we're just going to allow. Looks like big swaths of deep, radiant purple light, and it's just swirling, swirling, swirling. Just breathe. Beautiful clearing through the low back. Biasene kere soa. Bintitite ikoto. Neakere se. Boshone yaste. We're clearing the third eye. Yasene ya toro sokokoa. Nia shone yasete ni iteni koko. If you see me using my hands, and I think most of you're not watching, but if you are, if you see me using my hands, it's just another way to sign light. You hear me speak it, you see me sign it, but you don't have to. This is the beauty. This is energy. Everything is energy. Everything has an energetic component. And so when we speak light language or we sign light language, whether you are seeing it with your eyeballs or not, it's still connecting, it's still blessing the space of your being. Just allow. There's a shift and a lift happening in how you see and move with the world. It's almost like you're backing up just a little bit to give yourself a broader perspective. Because when we get really close, this is all we see, right? This is all I see are my fingers. But when I step back, even if my fingers stay in the same place, as you step back and you move back, you're able to consider and allow the possibility, and maybe you can allow the possibility with me right now. Just breathe. You're anchoring this to your spine. Just allow the space that you are limitless potential. You are the limitless possibility of you. There's no cap. Oh, when I said that, everybody, there was almost like a energetic cap over the crown. It just lifted off, just blew off like a cap in the wind. Just breathe. That's how easy this is. Energy healing, energy clearing, energy reorganization, energy expanding, Acasma Quantum Energy, it's easy. Can you let it be easy? That doesn't mean it's not serious sometimes, or that you're not moving through some challenging places. That's just not to dismiss that. We can still have those hard human moments while also knowing there's a bigger picture at play here. Multiple pictures. Beyond multiple. And then your choice point, remember we were talking about the pivot point earlier? Your pivot point is, how do you want to engage the space? Breathe. Beautiful clearing through the stomach. Breathe. Root lines expanding and activating, just allow the space. Somebody's stomach just felt like it did a little bit of a flip-flop, right? There's an expansion, a reset happening in the lining of your digestive organs. And that could be your mouth, your throat, your esophagus, your stomach, your duodenum, your large intestine, small intestine, right? All the way through and down, from the top to the bottom. There's a nutrient absorbency that is being enhanced. And that's really important because our food supplies have changed over time. And oh goodness, okay, all right, isn't this interesting? So one of the things that's clearing out is fear around the food supply. Fear of quantities, fear of, there's just been a layer of fear that has been embedded. And I'm not to say, again, not dismissing that things might not need to change or they could get better. And we really want to enhance your body's ability to absorb the nutrients that you give it. And that's what's happening right now. Just breathe. And you know what else is nutrient dense? Light, flow, breath, soul. So when I say nutrient, we're not going to box that in. When I say nutrient, I don't just mean macros or whatever. I don't even know what a macro is, but you know what I mean, right? Protein, fiber, carbs, whatever. Your self-talk can be nutrient dense. What you choose to feed yourself. Physically, yes. Energetically, absolutely. What you take in through your senses. Breathe. And we do this from a space of expansion, a space of, I'm following my curiosity because I can trust myself. That's your inner sight anchoring. Just breathe. Beautiful decalcification of the third eye. Your pineal gland looks all plump and juicy. The pineal gland works in conjunction with the third eye, assisting that inner sight to expand. And then we have this beautiful trifecta of the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and the thyroid. Beautiful blessing of your hormonal system. Just breathe. And this is assisting you in expanding your voice. And just like sight is not just your eyeballs, Voice is not just your mouth. It is your expressive state. Yakoroso, I see you. It looks like I'm looking at you in the quantum, and it looks like you're getting filled with golden light from your feet all the way up, 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 like if you were to fill a glass with golden light. And that is your self-confidence. That is you building your capacity to trust your expression. Trust yourself with what you see and know. Breathe. Beautiful harmony materializing through activating and expanding through the head, the heart, and the gut brain. We feel it, we know it, we live it through our gut. Yatoroso, the physical structure. Breathe. Beautiful alignment of the hips happening. Just breathe and allow the space. Your team of light surrounds you. Allow. And many of you are connecting, not for the first time, but for the first time in this way, with your sacred heart, with your I am. If you've been here before, you've heard me talk about it. I'm going to say it again. Your I am is you. Before the labels, the responsibilities, before the directives, before the rules and regulations of how you need to be in this world. Your flare is on. You are safe to live in the flare of your light. The world needs you exactly as you are, not cookie cuttered for somebody else's comfort level. Beautiful wings of light activating. Just breathe. Oh my goodness. Your wings of light, as I have experienced them and seen them in the quantum, is they work like a seventh sense. They pick up and read the field around you. And they express you. Beautiful activation of your field and shield of love. Just breathe and allow the space. Niasesho no soate mekoroso. You are trusting yourself in this space of you. Koko ni iatene akawatea. Beautiful balancing of the masculine and the feminine. This is not about gender. This is about consciousness and what you're doing by being here right now and leaning in. What's activating right now within that core space of your divine light is the unity that you came here to embody. The harmony that you have with yourself first. And what is harmony? It's a softening. It's a feather bed waiting to catch you. That's harmony. Your beautiful sight is yatene ike inekorosoa. Your inner sight is. Just like the I am, right? We're used to saying, I am this, and I am that, and I am, and you insert your name. But this space that you're activating and you're remembering and you're expanding through that rib cage is the I am of all of you and so much more. And then we moved here to the inner sight, and I was like, well, your inner sight is. Your inner sight is so much more. You're welcome, Beth. Thank you so much for being here. Nia korosoa. Blessings. Your inner sight is. Trust anchoring through the throat. Poresene keresiakoa. Peace and balance moving through the space. Blessing your neural pathways. Blessing the way you think and feel and sense. And shifting and opening to expand more. Or not negating what you thought. But what we are saying is, hey, let's hold that and let's broaden that inner sight to see and perceive even more than just that. This is what you did tonight. Niatorosoa. And we close and we seal this session in alignment with your beautiful and radiant inner sight, in alignment with the highest degree of love and respect for every person that was here, every space of your being. Iatorosoa teteni I keniakoa. And when you feel ready, you can come back to the call. I'm just going to check the chat here. Oh, it was Barb, not Beth. Thank you. I didn't have my glasses on. See, this is why I wear glasses. Barb said that felt like it was a personal session for me. You hit all the things I'm dealing with right now. I love that confirmation. Yes, yes, yes. It thrills me to facilitate Acasma. I look forward to it every day. I would love for you to look forward to it. This isn't the hard sell, although maybe a little. Can you hold that grace with me? Because I'm teaching Acasma starting next Thursday. And I have seen people change their entire lives by implementing this space, by trusting themselves and leaning in. So, Iatono Soatea. Jazzy, you're welcome. Let me go through here. Amanda, you're welcome. I'm so glad you all are here. Thank you so much. CB said, John was for me. A dear friend, John, transitioned 4 days ago. Yeah. I just got covered in chills when you said that, CB. Melinda, just as I felt compelled to stretch my arms out wide, you mentioned the wings of light activating. Yes, 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 yes. Anne Marie, amazing shift. Thank you. John is my brother whom I'm spending a bit of time with. I love that. This is what's so beautiful about this space is when something comes in, it doesn't have to be just for one. So Anne Marie doesn't go, oh, I guess that wasn't for me. It was for CB. No, 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 no. Remember, nothing is boxed in. Each and every one of you brought yourself the message you needed to hear tonight. Yatoro Soatea. You're welcome. KS, I saw the upper layer of the earth being lifted by what we are doing. Yes, yes. Like I said, it starts with you, but make no mistake about it. When you shift, the whole field shifts. That means your family. That means your environment. That means humanity as a species. And that means the earth and beyond. And beyond. That's how big this is. That is how big this is. And it happens one person at a time. Jazzy, John is your husband? Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Zahara, thank you. Yes, Zahara, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Yes, Anne Marie, your hips realigned. I mean, you guys, this is an everyday. I'm sounding really surprised, right? Because I'm always surprised. I hope I never lose my sense of wonder. I've been doing this work a long time, and I never tire, and my jaw always drops, and I'm like, what? This is Acasma. This is humanity waking up, and Acasma here is to assist the awakening of humanity. And we do it one person at a time, one session at a time, one activation at a time. And it's so fun. It is so fun. So I would love to spend 12 weeks with you. Our next AQE drop-in session is on Monday, and it's in the morning. So it's at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's the time zone I'm in. And that's 2 p.m. Eastern time. I have recorded this one, and I might send out the replay to everybody who has signed up. And I might send a replay on Monday, but I haven't decided yet. I really want people to come here live. But here's what we know about energy, and especially Acasma. The energy doesn't stop just because we hit leave meeting. And so this gives you the opportunity to connect with the session for somebody who missed it, But if you are here live, hello to you. If you are here live, you can come back and listen again and receive even more. Acasma is the gift that keeps on giving. It will meet you where you are, and then as you shift, it meets you again. And then you shift again, and it meets you again, all within the same session. That's what this space is about, expanding. Yatene tonosowateya. All right, you guys. Does anybody have? I'm happy to stay on a little bit longer. If you need to go, go ahead and go. Zahara, I will be in an Easter event on Monday, so it would be wonderful if you feel to send out the recording. Okay, that's exactly what I needed to hear, Zahara. Thank you so much. I will do that. If you need to go, go. It's totally fine. But if you want to stay on, if you have anything you want to say or share or ask about this or foundations or just a Cosma or me or anything like that, I'm happy to stay on for a few more minutes. So, ia toro soatea. And we're all just staring at each other because it's so much fun to spend this time together, isn't it? Put your hand like this if you have something to say or share, just so I can scroll through people. All right. Okay. I love you so much. I hope I get to see you on Monday. Melinda, you're welcome. You are so welcome. And thank you. Everything that you see, I'm just going to drop this at your feet as you go. What day is today? I guess it's Monday, isn't it? I was thinking it was Friday. The time is so fluid when we're in the space of energy. But this is what I want to drop at your feet. When you come into a space like this and you're like, that was amazing. What she did was amazing. Or I like her. She's so positive. Whatever you think. Maybe you don't think those things, but I'm going to assume you do. If I can assume anything, that's what I'm going to assume. What you see in me is a reflection of you. I couldn't be this space. Those spaces of activation that you anchored in your field of consciousness, in your body, in your emotional state, only happened because you're here. And if you're watching the replay, it only happened because you knew you were going to watch the replay, even if you didn't know the replay was going to exist. And this is how energy works. I know it makes our brains kind of go, pfft. So we allow the space. What is space? Space is a connection point. Niatoroso, it's not a box. We think of a space as a box of a room with four walls and a roof and a floor. This is why we say space. It is as everlasting as you are. You are vast. You are so vast. That's how I know you're safe. You are vast beyond what we can even begin to comprehend. What we know about ourselves is a pinprick compared to the vastness that you are. And what would it be like if you lived from that space? If you allowed the possibility of that reality to exist? Isn't that incredible? Oh my goodness. I could spend all night with you, but I'm getting taken out to dinner in 5 minutes, so I got to get ready to go. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here again. If you have come to multiple of these, I really want you to think about AQE Foundations because something is resonating for you. Iateni itetoro sowateya. I love you. I love you. All right, I got to go eat some dinner. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in 7 days. Bye-bye.